Good evening to everyone. Today we are celebrating Master CVV's birthday. We take this challenge with a great pleasure. We are almost known, or we have at least heard about Master CVV. Anyway, I'd like to emphasize that Master CVV is also, in other words, the so-called Aquarian Master. The Master himself is not the physical body of the Master. The Master is a Master, an initiate with a higher grade in the ashram of the Blue Mountains. He himself served to the purpose of the hierarchy, to incarnate in his own body the Aquarian energies and to expand these energies all over the globe. Firstly, it has to be, like it's always been, a human body who receives the energies which will change things, will mutate the mankind, and not only the mankind but also the kingdom of nature for a better nature. Nature is the one who gives support to the purpose. The purpose in this case is to give a greater elasticity, a greater importance to matter. The matter in this case, if we want to speak about the human matter, it will mean to reduce density to the atoms, to the cells and to the molecule which form the human body. It seems that human bodies were not ready or too ready to the Aquarian energies to be fixed, and for the human beings to develop the consciousness from a very basic point, which we are now, to an optimal level, so that, among other things, to assume other duties like the evolution and finally finish what is called the mortality, to get an etheric body from the physical one and a balanced emotional body too, an emerging mental body with a better mental capacities. That was the synthesis at that time in 1910, when the Halley comet touched the Earth, in a place called Kumbakonam, the place where this master used to live. This master, as I said, who born in August 4th, that year was when he was touched by the energies of the comet, the Aquarian energies. He was exactly 42 years old. 42 is an special figure, a sacred figure, because it's the half of a cycle of 84 years. Then the master picked up these energies, the Aquarian energies. He directed them and made them suitable for the human body. And from then on, from 1910, these energies have been transferred to several human beings who already experience the immortality, who have already experienced a less dense physical body. I mean, an etheric body able to fly in the air, and other particularities that this Aquarian energy has. which we will start experiencing little by little. Then, to sum up, the message that the Master wants to transmit is no other than, even though Master CVV is a great master from the Agastya ashram, he is not the Aquarian avatar. He just incarnated the Aquarian master, and that Aquarian avatar, that Aquarian energy, is today totally available over the world. First of all, they are those human beings who want to make a spiritual effort, a different effort in life. To be the hosts of this energy. To be host means that we accept this transformation, this transmutation of the cells and molecules of the body to a higher subtle state, not as dense as it is nowadays. That is a mutation, and from then on, they will act according to the energies born from these human beings. Then, those who have already been here can transmute our body to these cells, to these much subtler molecules. As I already said, humanity will be taken to a better future, with a better attitude towards human beings, to subtle energies. This is the hope, this is the challenge that every one of us can accomplish by our effort, by our confrontation with our own personality. And tell it how we want to live. We want to keep on being some human beings with the same capacities what we have today, with insecurity of our mental and physical body, or if we want to transmute it so that we can be the container of some advanced ones, the energies that are already in the earth, and which they want us to participate, and we can distribute these energies to more places. First, it was Master CVV who incarnates these energies. And there were more people who have been able to digest them and bear them afterwards. By bear them, I mean to be a bearer, to be able to bear these so subtle energies, but at the same time dynamic ones. Then the point is that many of us, many of the people who are currently in the schools of wisdom, discipleship, or aspirant ones, be able to leap forward into a better future. This leap in consciousness, this leap to the evolution of our consciousness, to evolve without the hindrances of our physical, emotional, and mental bodies. This is the challenge for this Aquarian age, which has already started. It's already here. This is the challenge for each one of us, to establish in us these new energies and to be able enough to deliver this message to those who can be interested and be able to fulfill the plan of changing their own bodies, to mutate their own bodies for a better dynamic energy, much more advanced, and which makes a kingdom more conscious to human beings. The present consciousness in mankind, the present consciousness in the society is, as we have already seen and keep on seeing, it's not a conscious at the level of what most of us think it should be. Then the hierarchy of masters thought that it had to have an end, and as a consequence, a beginning of a new direction, of a new hope, of a new horizon, in which we can reach new goals in consciousness and a new capacity to move in other dimensions apart from the present one. All of this needs a sacrifice, an individual sacrifice and a personal sacrifice, so that these energies can be anchored in us and can be distributed by us once they have been properly digested towards other places, towards other people, who can be equally messengers as we should be. The challenge is important because it is expected we all build a big channel to this earth, so that this earth becomes a sacred place. As Master CVV says, transformed into a sacred place, and we can get into another planet in the cosmos, to a planet much more brilliant than this planet Earth, where we, as inhabitants of this planet, can expand more consciousness, more our consciousness about reality to the rest of human being and to the rest of the nature kingdom. This is in summary the message that is to be explained to all human beings, so that we are aware of the purpose of these energies, so that we are aware that this is possible. It is expected we make a step into the trust to a new individual and collective effort to reach the individual and collective goals towards some better individualities and to a better society. Thank you very much for your attention, and I wish you to finish to have a wonderful Master CVV's birthday. Namaskarams.